Hello everyone and welcome back to our English listening and speaking podcast. I am so happy to have you here with us today.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike and I am very excited today. I hope you are hungry because our lesson is about food.
That is a great way to start, Mike. Today, we are going to learn English through a very delicious topic.
I think this may be my favorite lesson already. My stomach is ready to study.
I hope your brain is ready too. Before we begin, we want to send you a warm and positive wish.
We hope you have a happy day, a peaceful day, and plenty of good food.
We also hope you and your family stay healthy, safe, and full of energy. Most importantly, we hope you feel more confident in English every day.
And remember, you do not need perfect English. You just need to keep practicing.
Exactly. Today's lesson is called My Favorite Food. We will practice useful food vocabulary, natural questions, descriptive words, and simple ways to talk about what we like to eat.
We are also going to talk about taste, ingredients, cooking, restaurants, and maybe my very serious relationship with pizza.
Your relationship with pizza is definitely serious. We will also practice useful expressions such as, I really like, I prefer, it tastes delicious, and my favorite dish is.
That sounds delicious already.
Before we start, please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these lessons. You can also like the video and share it with friends who are learning English.
Your support gives us more energy to create useful English lessons. So, thank you for learning with us.
Now, Mike, let us begin with a simple question. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is noodles. I eat them almost every week.
Good answer. Now tell us why you like noodles.
I like noodles because they are delicious, easy to cook, and I can eat them with many different things.
Excellent. That is a natural answer. Now, everyone, it is your turn. What is your favorite food? Try to answer in 1 or 2 sentences.
My favorite food are noodles because they are delicious.
Good try, Mike. There is one small mistake. We say, my favorite food is noodles. The phrase favorite food is singular, so we use is, not are. Please say the whole sentence again.
My favorite food is noodles because they are delicious.
Perfect. Now it is correct. Nice work. Let us talk about taste. Can you name some common words we use to describe food?
Sure. Sweet, salty, spicy, sour, bitter, fresh, delicious, and terrible.
Terrible is possible, but let us keep our food vocabulary positive today. What kind of food do you think is sweet?
Chocolate, cake, ice cream, and some fruits are sweet.
Exactly. What about spicy food?
I love spicy food, but my brother doesn't. He always drinks water when he eats spicy food.
That sounds familiar. Some people love spicy food, while others prefer mild food. Mike, how would you describe your favorite noodles?
They are spicy, warm, and very tasty. Sometimes they have vegetables and chicken.
Great. Can you tell me what ingredients are usually in your favorite noodles?
There is noodles, chicken, vegetables, onions, and some herbs.
Nice answer, but there is one small mistake. Because noodles are plural, we say, there are noodles. We use there are with plural nouns. Please say the whole sentence again.
There are noodles, chicken, vegetables, onions, and some herbs.
Excellent. That is correct.
I think my noodles just became grammatically healthier.
Yes, and hopefully they are healthy for your stomach too. Now let us talk about ingredients. What ingredient do you like the most?
I like chicken the most. I think chicken makes many dishes better.
I agree. Chicken is very common in many dishes. What ingredient do you dislike?
I don't like onions very much. They are too strong for me.
That is a good expression. We can say, I don't like onions very much, or I am not a big fan of onions.
I am not a big fan of onions. They make me cry.
That is understandable. Onions can be very emotional. Now I want to ask you about cooking. Can you cook your favorite food?
Yes, I can. I usually cook noodles at home. I put the ingredients in a pan and cook them for about 10 minutes.
Very good. What do you usually add first?
First, I add the vegetables. Then I put some oil on the pan.
Good. We usually say, I put some oil in the pan, rather than on the pan, when we mean inside the cooking pan. Please say the corrected sentence.
Then I put some oil in the pan.
Exactly. Well done. Now, everyone, think about your favorite food. Can you describe how it is cooked? You can say, first, I add, then I cook, and finally, I serve it.
That sounds easy enough. But please do not ask me to cook something difficult.
Do not worry. Today, we are practicing English, not opening a restaurant. Let us move to another useful question. How often do you eat your favorite food?
I eat noodles about 2 or 3 times in a week.
Almost correct. We normally say 2 or 3 times a week. We do not need in before a week in this expression. Please say the whole sentence again.
I eat noodles about 2 or 3 times a week.
Perfect. That sounds natural. Now let us talk about restaurants. Do you prefer eating at home or eating at a restaurant?
I prefer eating at home because it is cheaper and I can choose what I want.
Good answer. What do you usually order when you eat at a restaurant?
I usually order a bowl of noodles, a drink, and sometimes a dessert.
Excellent. Now imagine that you are at a restaurant. How would you ask for the menu?
Can I have the menu, please?
Exactly. That is polite and natural. You can also say, could I see the menu, please? Now I have a question. If you want to ask about the ingredients, what can you say?
What ingredients does this dish has?
Good try. There is a small grammar mistake. After does, we use the base form of the verb. So we say, what ingredients does this dish have? Please say the complete question again.
What ingredients does this dish have?
Excellent. That is exactly right.
I think I just saved myself from ordering a mysterious bowl of food.
That is a very useful skill in a restaurant. Let us practice another important question. How would you ask if a dish is spicy?
Is this dish spicy?
Perfect. That is simple and natural. Now imagine the waiter says, yes, it is very spicy. What could you say if you do not like spicy food?
I don't want it because spicy food is not for me.
Good. Another natural expression is, spicy food isn't really my thing. But your sentence is perfectly understandable.
Spicy food isn't really my thing. My thing is noodles.
That sounds much more natural. Now let us compare two foods. Which do you prefer, noodles or rice?
I prefer noodles than rice because noodles have more flavor.
Nice answer, but we need one small change. After prefer, we usually use to, not than. We say, I prefer noodles to rice. Please say the full sentence again.
I prefer noodles to rice because noodles have more flavor.
Excellent. That is a very useful structure. Everyone, try your own comparison now. You can say, I prefer chicken to fish, or I prefer fruit to cake.
I prefer noodles to almost everything.
Almost everything? Even chocolate cake?
Well, that is a difficult question.
I knew it. Let us talk about texture. Food can be soft, crispy, crunchy, creamy, juicy, or chewy. What texture do you like?
I like crispy food, especially fried chicken. Crispy chicken is very satisfying.
Good. What about soup?
I like soup because it is soft and warm.
We usually describe soup as warm, smooth, creamy, or light rather than soft. Soft is more common for foods like bread, vegetables, or meat. Please say your idea again with a more natural word.
I like soup because it is warm and smooth.
Very good. That sounds natural. Now let us talk about smell. How would you describe the smell of your favorite food?
It smells delicious. When I smell it, I become hungry immediately.
Excellent. We can say, it smells delicious, or it smells amazing. What about the appearance? How does your favorite dish look?
It looks very colorful because there are many vegetables and herbs.
Very nice. You are using descriptive language well. Now I want you to tell me about a meal you remember. What did you eat?
Last month, I ate noodles with my family at a small restaurant.
That was a good story. There is one small grammar mistake. Because you were talking about last month, use the past tense, last month, I ate noodles. Please say the whole sentence again.
Last month, I ate noodles with my family at a small restaurant.
Perfect. Remember, eat is present tense and ate is past tense.
Eat today, ate yesterday. That is easy to remember.
Exactly. What made that meal special?
The food was delicious, and my family talked and laughed together.
That is a lovely answer. Food often becomes more enjoyable when we share it with people we care about. Now let us practice giving opinions. What makes a food delicious for you?
For me, good food needs to have a nice smell, fresh ingredients, and a good balance of flavors.
Excellent. That is a strong B1 style answer. Can you tell me one food you used to dislike but like now?
I used to dislike tomatoes, but now I enjoy them in salads.
Great. That is natural English. Everyone, think about your own answer. Is there a food you disliked before but enjoy now? Try to say, I used to dislike, but now I like.
Emily, I have a question. Can I say, my favorite food is delicious?
You can, but it sounds a little unusual because you are saying the food is delicious rather than explaining why it is your favorite. A more useful sentence is, my favorite food is noodles because they are delicious and easy to prepare.
My favorite food is noodles because they are delicious and easy to prepare.
Excellent. That gives a clear reason. Let us practice another common expression. How can you say that you really like a particular dish?
I am very fond with noodles.
Good try. We say, I am very fond of noodles. The expression is fond of, not fond with. Please say the complete sentence again.
I am very fond of noodles.
Perfect. That is a nice expression. You can also say, I really enjoy noodles, or noodles are one of my favorite foods.
Noodles are one of my favorite foods. That sounds fancy.
It sounds natural, not fancy. But you can say it proudly. Now let us practice asking another person about food. What question can you ask?
What is your favorite food?
Excellent. And what can you ask next?
Why do you like it?
Very good. You can also ask, what ingredients does it have? How often do you eat it? Where do you usually eat it? And how does it taste?
I think I can have a whole conversation about food now.
That is exactly what we want. Now I will ask you a few questions, and I want you to answer naturally. What is your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert is ice cream. I usually choose chocolate flavor.
Good. A more natural way is chocolate-flavored ice cream, or simply chocolate ice cream.
My favorite dessert is ice cream. I usually choose chocolate ice cream.
Perfect. What do you usually drink with your favorite food?
I usually drink water because it helps me enjoy the food.
Good answer. What food would you recommend to a friend who is visiting your city?
I would recommend noodles because they are tasty, affordable, and easy to find.
Excellent. That is a very natural recommendation. Now let us do a short review. I will say a word, and you tell us what it means or give an example.
Ready.
Delicious.
It means something tastes very good.
Perfect. Spicy.
Food with a strong hot taste.
Excellent. Crispy.
Food that is hard and pleasant on the outside, like fried chicken.
Very good. Ingredient.
Something used to make a dish.
Exactly. Flavor.
The taste of food.
Great. Fresh.
Food that is new, good quality, and not old.
Good. We also practiced sweet, salty, sour, bitter, creamy, crunchy, juicy, and chewy.
That is a lot of delicious vocabulary.
Now let us review some useful sentences. Repeat after Mike, everyone.
My favorite food is noodles.
Good. Everyone, repeat that sentence aloud.
I really enjoy noodles because they are delicious.
Excellent.
I prefer noodles to rice.
Very good.
What ingredients does this dish have?
Perfect. That is a useful restaurant question.
Is this dish spicy?
Excellent.
I am not a big fan of onions.
Great.
I am very fond of noodles.
Excellent. Notice the preposition, fond of. Now let us review the grammar we practiced. First, remember singular and plural forms. We said, my favorite food is noodles, and there are noodles.
So, one favorite food is, but noodles are plural.
Exactly. We also practiced past tense. We said, last month, I ate noodles.
Eat is present, ate is past.
Right. We also practiced questions with does. Remember, what ingredients does this dish have? Not, what ingredients does this dish has?
After does, use the base verb.
Excellent. And remember the expression, prefer something to something else.
I prefer noodles to rice.
Perfect. Now we are going to have one short complete conversation. This time, Mike, I want you to use everything you have learned.
I am ready.
Mike, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is noodles because they are delicious, easy to prepare, and full of flavor.
Great. What ingredients does your favorite dish have?
There are noodles, chicken, vegetables, onions, and some fresh herbs.
Excellent. How does it taste?
It tastes spicy, fresh, and delicious. I especially like the combination of the vegetables and chicken.
Very good. How often do you eat it?
I eat it about 2 or 3 times a week.
Where do you usually eat it?
I usually eat it at home, but sometimes I go to a restaurant with my family.
Would you recommend it to a friend?
Yes, definitely. I would recommend it because it is tasty, affordable, and easy to find.
Wonderful. That was a clear and competent answer.
Thank you. I think I am ready to talk about food with everyone now.
You have improved a lot during this lesson. You corrected your grammar, used better vocabulary, and gave longer answers with clear reasons.
And I learned that English and noodles have something in common.
What is that?
Both are better when you practice them every day.
That is actually a very good lesson.
And maybe noodles are better with chicken.
That part is your personal opinion. Now it is your turn. Think about your own favorite food and answer these questions in English. What is your favorite food? Why do you like it? What ingredients does it have? How does it taste?
You can also talk about how often you eat it and where you usually eat it.
You can pause the podcast and practice speaking aloud. Do not worry about making mistakes.
If you make a mistake, just correct it and try again. That is how we learn.
Exactly. We are very proud of you for completing today's lesson.
You listened, you practiced, and you spoke English. That is already a great achievement.
Remember, mistakes are a normal part of learning. Every time you listen and speak, you become a little more confident.
So choose your favorite food tonight and describe it in English. You can even tell your family about it.
Keep practicing your listening and speaking every day. Even a few minutes of practice can help you make steady progress.
And if you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
Your support gives us the motivation to continue creating more useful and enjoyable English lessons for you.
Thank you so much for learning with us today.
We wish you and your family a happy, peaceful, healthy day filled with positive energy.
Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep enjoying your English journey.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself.